Yeah, I'm interested to see how Aspinall is past the first round, right? Because we've seen him. He looks so fast. He looks. You're like, nobody moves like him. He looks like a younger Kane.
Right.
But he just keeps knocking these guys out so quick. So I'm like, let me see him past the first round to see if he has that cardio as well.
It's a bit of a problem for him, right? Because he has not been tested in that way. And, you know, you're getting up to elite status where you're calling out Jon Jones.
Yeah.
Right? That's the boogeyman. Like, Jon Jones is the boogeyman. And maybe he hasn't died, but he's probably he's probably knocked on the door a couple of times like, what's going on, Death? You in there? You know, Jon Jones has had some trials and tribulations, but the skill set and the ability to push deep into rounds is nuts. Like, Jon when he fought Gustafsson, he had almost no training camp. They said he barely showed up. Like, you know, I talked to Jackson about it, and Greg Jackson was telling me, he's like, he didn't even train for that fight.
Wow.
He didn't even train. And then he pulled that fight off in the 4th and 5th rounds. That's when he like really turned it up. So you're talking about a guy who hasn't even been training. And then you saw the real Jon Jones in the second fight. That's motivated Jon Jones, who's like, I'm going to show you what the fuck is really up. And then he just beats the shit out of Gustafsson in the second fight.
And I wonder if it's going to get him to that point, all this talking from Aspinall, so to get him motivated, right? Or is he going to be at a point like, let me be done with Stipe and be done with it? But I don't want a heavyweight motivated Jon Jones if I'm on the other side. Like,
yeah.
The way he just pulled Gon down so easily and choked him out, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
And then Gon looks good his last 2 fights.
Aspinall is like, we've only seen him smash. We've never seen him be the nail.
Nobody ever, right? And I thought Pavlovich was going to be the one that's like, all right, it's going to be a banger. And then he just puts him to sleep.
And he took Pavlovich's fight with a fucked up rib. He couldn't even wrestle.
Yeah, short notice too, right?
I mean, imagine you going up against Pavlovich, you know the only guys who's ever beat him was Overeem, and Overeem took him down, beat him up on the ground. And you're like, I got to get this guy down. This guy's knocking everybody dead.
Yeah.
And he knocks him out standing. He's so fast for a heavyweight. But again, you're saying the right thing. Like, what is it like in the 5th round with Jon Jones? Because if you can't steamroll Jon Jones and he starts side kicking your fucking kneecaps, you know.
There's nobody better with distance than Jon.
The best.
Like,